Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for coming to join me. I'm taking my time out with the puppy just to do a video with you. I really am struggling to get time out. It's really, it's very tiring having a puppy. I'm here to do the 50 stack challenge with Amy, Crafty Cat. And the prompts for this week is number 19 Polka Dot and number 20 Doodle. And what I'm trying to do at the minute with the prompts that Amy's doing is trying to do kind of Christmas, well not kind of, I'm trying to do Christmas theme because I do want to do a Christmas journal, but I'm also trying to do the autumn journal, and I'm getting nowhere fast. Tell you, nowhere fast. So it looks like I'm going to be well in advance for autumn and Christmas next year. I'm not going to stress about it. I want to get these journals finished, but I don't, it's the time and everything else in life that just comes along. So I'm using Amy's kit for the Christmas journal. Sorry, my brain's not functioning, is it? I'm using the Painted Christmas, and I love the colours. I want to use the Rustic Christmas with it, and I think the Rustic Christmas goes nicely with it. It's got the reds and the greens, and it's kind of the theme of this one, I think, fits that. So that's what I'm kind of wanting to do. I haven't put the papers together yet. Maybe I'll do a video on that, but I just want to keep a page handy so that I can check for size, because if I want it to go in that journal, they need to fit. Last time with you I did photo, and I have added the tuck spot on the back of that. So that's a tall pocket. Honest, it is a tall pocket. Where's my bit? Well, it's here, look. So that would go on a page like so, and it would flip out, and then there'd be a tuck spot there. So that's, and then it's a pocket just there. So that's how that one will work. I like it. I did that one for photo as well, and that would go either as a belly band on the middle, quite likely to tuck something under, or at the side, you know, for a tuck spot. And then I've got the envelope that I did last time, and excuse me, that could either go as a flip, you know, it can go over a page. I might use it as a journal card. I might use it as a flip that way. I've left myself options on how I can use that one. So I've got those. I'm going to put them over there. Okay, so I've got too much stuff out on my desk, definitely. Polka dots, polka dots, polka dots. I've been looking what I've got. I pulled that out. That's not polka dots, is it? No, no, Carol, it is not. Oh dear, I thought I was organised, folks, and I'm not. I've got some red, they're polka dots, I think. That's polka dots. And I've got some bags that are polka dots. And I have got some tissue that's, I think it's got gold polka dots on. So I'm kind of, that's where I'm going. I've got these bags, and I wanted to use these, is what I think I want to do. And what I'm kind of thinking is, this one's been tea dyed, and this is, so it's got gold spots on it. This one is just a little brown one. And I'm thinking that I could layer them up. And if I layered them up, I could have a tuck there, a pocket there, and a tuck there. So I'm kind of thinking 1, 2, 3, there could be 4 potentially. And I think that's what I want to do, and it will fit on the page, so that's okay. So what would I do with it? I don't really know. I might want to put some red on it. I don't think I want to go the black, although I am drawn to that black. And I'm kind of thinking that might make a nice tag somewhere in the journal. And it may well go nicely with the with this as a journal card. I quite like that. I'm going to put that with that and make a tag with it. That's that decision made. So what would I want to do on here? I could I could. Let's rip that. I don't want that white one, that's throwing me. I could put some paper on here. Might be too dotty spotty. Might be just a bit too much. What do I want to decorate that with? How do I want to decorate it? It says Merry Christmas there. This is Amy's Black and White Christmas. I have made a journal from this kit, which I loved. It was really nice. I think it was anyway. And I did that a few years ago. This is an older kit of Amy's. So let's have a look. If I rip out Merry Christmas, I feel like I've started something. Merry Christmas. I could have that on there. I could have that on there. Couldn't I? I could take a bit off that. I have got, this is one of the images that I cut out last time for the photos. Sorry, I just don't know where to put everything that I've got out at the minute. I could use that. It doesn't have to be complicated, does it? Life doesn't have to be complicated. Merry Christmas. You're not going to really see that, are you? So maybe I want that to go on there with that little girl. I could make that a little bit smaller. I think I like it on there. I really don't know, folks. I really, really don't know. I'm just looking at what's peeking at me in here. See, that could... We could have that, not that one, it's a bit too big, but we could have, oh, quite like that. And then she could be on a pocket, on a tuck. I quite like that. I do quite like that. I might like this if it was just a tiny bit smaller. I don't know. That went a bit wonky donkey. That says Christmas greetings on there. I don't like this. I think what's throwing me is I'm not so keen on that. So I wonder if I could put something like that on there. Merry Christmas. I know you're not going to see if there's a tag in there. Quite like that. I don't like that. That's too big. I just want something, I think. I'm just looking to see if any of the bits and pieces that I've got might fit in here. Oops. This is such a faffy video, I know. Now it's too small. I'm just not feeling it, am I? I'm just not. That might work. Let's just cut that. see, take that lump off there. Oh, folks, I feel stumped. I really do feel stumped at the moment. And you're probably all shouting at me. I quite like that on there. I think what I don't like is that bit there. I'm going to snip that bit off. I don't know where this bag is from at all. You know, sometimes if bits don't feel right, get rid. Chop them off. You don't have to have them. Right, so if that was to go on there, that could go on there. That could go on there. She could be, oh, I quite like that. I quite like that she can be a little journal card sticking out of there. Okay. Okay, Carol, you've kind of made a decision. And you know what I think I might do? I think that I might take that off there, but glue it back on there. Yeah. Okay. I think at the minute, one of the other reasons that I'm struggling to craft is I feel that I've got so many things going through my head. There's so many things I want to do, and it's just not happening with me at the minute. This isn't what I thought I was going to do as polka dots, but there we go. And then that throws you, because I've been trying to think what I could do, kind of planning ahead, and then when it comes to it, I've changed my mind. But hey, we can do that, can't we? We can change our minds. And for those of you that are asking, Puppy is doing really well. To say that she's only 9.5 weeks, she is asking to go out. So we're not having accidents in the house. We have to keep an eye on her, because when she's asking to go out, she wants to go out. So at 9.5 weeks, I don't think that's bad going. I really don't. I think she's been a fantastic little dog. She has attitude. I don't think that's a bad thing. But she does have attitude. She doesn't like us to tell her no. That's a fact. But we're working on that. And like I say, she's a little girl. She's just a little child. I was just wondering whether I still want to use that or not. I might end up, I don't know. I don't know whether to put her in there or have her just peeking out of there on a journal card, and just have it tucked in so she peeks out like that. Just a little bit of fun, really. Do you know what I could do? I could just glue it down on that. This is where you don't know again, Carol, isn't it? You just don't know. I think that I will. I know the pressure's building, folks. It really is. Ooh, actually, that could go on there like that. That could be a tuck spot for that, so you can journal on that. Oh, I'm liking that idea. She can go on a journal card in there. I'm liking that idea. See, changed my mind again. Changed my mind again. Let's put the glue on there, because that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to glue that on there. And then I could use, if I could still find it, that little quote. Oh, I can't find it. That one's too big. I just wanted that. Oh, here it is. Merry Christmas. No, I don't. I don't want it. That's going to go there. Okay, and then she is going to be a tag in there. That's what's happening, folks. That is what's happening. And I'm going to use one of these. I'm trying to madly look around my desk because somewhere I have got some book page that's been glued together. That I could use to back the tag with, but of course it's not here. It's gone walkabout as well. Never mind. I can use this. That's not a bad size, is it? To be fair. That could be a journal card in there. Yep. I just need to take a bit off the top. A bit off the top, sir. Okay. This is how I don't get much done, you know. Talk about faff. I know a lot of you laugh when I say that, but honestly, I really, really do faff. Faffing, I think, is what I can do better than anything anywhere in the whole wide world. Does that still fit? It does fit. It fits in there. I am going to cover it with this. I think this paper is from Andrea Artimaze. It's one I've had in my Christmas bit box for a good while. I only need a slither off the top there. So it's finally getting used. You know, you just put papers, they get put away, don't they? Yep, that'll fit. That will fit. I've really been enjoying watching what everybody else is doing for the 50 stack challenge as well. I find it is an inspiration to see how other people interpret different things. I think it is anyway. Which way do I want to put that on? Does it matter? I'm thinking it doesn't. Sorry if I'm juggling you. Oops. I'm going to put that way. I might have done that slightly too long. I'm not going to worry. I'll just trim it. Let's trim it. There we go. Trimmed. And of course that will need backing because you want to journal on it, don't you? You do. Tell me you do. I know you do. I don't want to just put her on there on her own. Got a little bit of music paper. Nope. They keep catching my eye and I don't want them to. Go away. Stop catching my eye. I'm just looking for something that I can put down there. What about if we have that, a little bit of checkers? What do we think? A little bit of checkers and the little girl. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I just noticed there's a little bit at the top there that needs to come off. I still don't think I can use that. Nope. Nope. But I can use that. Let's put that on. I feel I need something else and I don't know what I need. These are Amy's, I want to say Paint and Play. What if we have a little bit of one of these? I think it's the Paint and Play. Do I just want that? Do you know what? I think I jolly well do. I think that I do. We are allowed to change our minds. And I'll use that other bit somewhere else. But I think I am going to use this, the Paint and Play. Do I want to just tear it a little bit so we haven't got as much of the black line showing there? It won't work. Please work, please work. It worked. Yeah. Okay. Okay. See, I've changed my mind again. That's going to go on there. Oh, bits of paper. Bits and pieces of paper. And then I'm going to put her on there. Yep. Not how I thought it would end up. At all. Oh, and I've just cut my glue. Oh, I hate it when that happens. You know when you cut your glue on the side of your paper? I like that. So that is going to go in there like that. So that's going to be a journal card there. That is going to be a journal card in there. I could leave that as polka dot, but I think that I do want to add it on there. It could be a flip, but then you've got all that. I think that I do want to add it onto there. Just in my mind, I'm just wondering if it would work if that was a flip up. How would that work? If that was in there, that went on there, and it was a flip up. That might actually work. Do you know what? I'm gonna try it, because what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is I only get one thing made. That is the absolute worst that can happen. Okay, let's take these out. So if I'm going to put that on there, and it can be, oh, hang on. Hold your horses, folks. What if it went on there like that? And that flipped up. And that went on there. I'm just thinking. I know it's difficult. I know. This isn't quite level, and I don't think I can level it up. I might be able to. I can't think. Come on, Carol. If that went on there like that as a flip, we could have Merry Christmas down there. Do you know what? Just do it. Like I say, what is the worst? The very worst that can happen is I don't use it in the journal. But I think that that is a little bit different. I do. Let's use this glue. Then I'm going to have to try and find a way to stick that little bag so it's not going to come out, so that it's not going to come off. Merry Christmas. I don't know how things stick to that foil, but that seems to be okay. I might have to do something to make this stick. But I'm thinking if I put glue on it, it's going to icky stick. I could put some washi or something over that, couldn't I? I don't have Christmas washi. That's my only caveat. But I think that will stick. I'm going to put this washi on the back. I think we're going to get a delivery. I've got a couple of parcels arriving today for the puppy. Something so that we can put her in the car and know that she's safe. There we go. And then that goes there. that goes there. There, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. I just want to keep it to dry. Oh, sticky, sticky. What time are we on? 30 minutes. Gosh, that took me half an hour, folks. It doesn't want to stick. I will make sure that that does stick. Okay. I am happy with that. I will make a journal card to go in that bit as well. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to let it dry flat for a moment. Okay, let's put that out the way. And then the other one was Doodle. Doodle Doodle. Oodle Doodle. I thought that I might. I've got these images and these are from Art House Whimsy. And I mean, that little girl, isn't she just adorable? And that one looks like my niece's little girl. And then we've got these with the snow peoples and beautiful little Santa Claus girl there. I like the little Santa Claus girl there. Let's go with her. Let's, oh dear, let's cut her out. I think these are Art House Whimsy. And it's something like She Will Have Christmas. And this little girl most certainly will have Christmas, I think. So I've got her. I had done some doodles. And of course, the best laid plans, they've disappeared. And it took me ages to figure out how to do it. I did some doodle, oh here we are. I did some doodles. So I did these on music paper with paint. That's it. That's what I did. Music paper and paint. And I just did, is it called mark making? Is that what it is? I've got the green and I've, oh, you see, I like the green. Oh, I'm just wondering if, I think this can be a card to go in this bag. So let's think about, it needs to be no more than 4.5. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So if I cut this at 4.5, some people, if you knew, I get asked a lot about my ruler. This is a quilting ruler, and it's marked off in inches, half inches and quarter inches and eighths, because it's a quilting ruler, because that's something else that I really enjoy doing. I saw a really nice sewing machine that I thought would be fabulous to have. Really, really nice sewing machine. And then I noticed the price. It was £6,999. And that has just blown me away. That really has just blown me away, that a sewing machine could cost that much money. That's glued on there. So this, I think, will go as a journal card in there. And I want it to be sticky outy, so I'm going to cut it about there. Sticky outy, that is a technical term for those of you that don't know. I want to put this little girl there so that you can see that flower. I'm going to call it a poinsettia. Call me wrong, I don't care. And I think that I'm going to use the green. Who knew I would use my mark making, because it is, it's not that I don't like mixed media. I love to see it. It's just when I do it, I think, yeah, nah, nah. So I think that I'm going to do Arthur Martha. If I tear it along there and put that on there, she can go on there. And I am going to call it Job's a Good'un. Okay. I am not going to faff it about it. I might look for a label. I have ordered some labels. I think I will stitch around this one as well, and I will be putting fabric tabby things on. I just need time, but then I've got till next Christmas, haven't I? I have until next Christmas, that's for sure. But I haven't printed out my labels yet. My printer's playing up as well. It tells me that there's a fault, failed to print, and then when I look, it's printed. Or it just won't print. Or it says there's an issue. I'll give it flipping issues, let me tell you. We don't need it. We don't need issues this time of year. My mum's away. She's gone to my sister's villa in Spain, so I get, you'd think I'd, you know, be going, woohoo, a whole week without mum. Yay, I can get so much done. Whoa, we've got the puppy. It'll be so much better when we can take her out after her second jab. She gets her jab on the 21st of November. And that's her last jab, and she can then go out for a walk. And I think that will be a changing point, a turning point for us. That little girl, let me tell you, she has so much energy. She really does. And, you know, mad half hour, when she gets the zoomies, perfect. Well, I don't know who's mad, us or her, because you have to keep out away when she's doing that. She's not nipping as much as she was. We are working hard on that, because I'm a firm believer that, yes, I know puppies mouth, but what we don't want, or what anybody doesn't want, is a full-grown dog that mouths. That is not, in my opinion, good dog keeping. If you've got a dog that still mouths when it's fully grown, because they have sharp teeth. Well, they have very strong jaws as well. Oh, I think she's a little dull. Do I want her at an angle? I probably want her straight on. I feel like, I don't want to put anything at the top because I want to put some fabric up there, don't I? And I don't want to cover that up. You know what I'm thinking? I said earlier, didn't I, that I had some tissue paper with spots on. Did anybody see where I put it? There. That's where I put it. I don't want to cover that up, but do I want a little bit? No, I don't. I thought that I might. Although I might do that. I might do that. I'm going to put that little bit up there in that top corner. And yes, it's creased itself. Come on, uncrease. Good. Well done. Well done. And then that can go. She can go there. I might look for a label, but I can't think where they are. I can't reach them. Let's get her glued up. Hang on. I've just spotted them. They're in this bag. Let's just have a quick look and see if I can put my hand on the labels. Carol's, you see, it's mine. Oh, and if I had a penny for every time as a child people referred to me as Christmas carols, honestly, you know, as if it had never been said before. Are you a Christmas carol? No, I'm not. Things that grate on you as a child. Oh God, I've lost her. Stockings. Holidays. Holidays might be better. Hang on, folks. I know it is painful. It is painful at times, isn't it? There we go. Holidays. Yep, I'm done. I'm done. Let's glue her on. So I have certainly covered polka dots because I've got dots everywhere. She is going on there. Everything's stuck together. And then holidays. How am I doing for time? Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I thought this would be a quick video. What can I say? What can I say? Not a lot. I've kept you beyond time. And then we're going to have holidays. Glue on the lid, or lid on the glue even. I don't know if I've put her a bit wonky. A little bit, but that doesn't matter. No matter at all. I'm just going to trim that bit. 4.5. There we go. I just need to trim that bit at the top where that tissue paper is. Hopefully it's dried, otherwise it just tears. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I will cover the back, but that, oh, I like that. That goes in there like that. That goes in there like that. That flips up like that, and that will get stuck down onto a page and will probably be a tuck at the side. So that is my polka dots and doodle, and I thank you very much for giving me your time, and I hope to be back soon, but no promises. Take care, folks. Love you all. Bye.